Yo, 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 yo. Microphone check. Kano, saludos, my brother. Saludos, Kano. Man, welcome to the top of the work week. Grand day, grand rising, everybody that's gonna come through here. It's the greatest man alive. Here to talk some boxing, man. Kano, I got a little bit to talk about, so we're gonna do like a half an hour, 40-minute section, with some coffee and donuts. Yeah, I'm gonna check out your new channel too. I got you. I'm gonna lock you right in, Kano. Keep doing your great work, man. But man, Kano, man, I got a couple things, man, in the sport of boxing I want to talk about real quick, man. What's going on? What's going on in the sport of boxing? Cause that's why I titled it Meanwhile back at the ranch while other things been going on and things been taking place. We got some more nonsense going on. So everybody is talking about the return of Devin Haney, who I think is coming back too goddamn soon. This man was supposed to be taking a boo-hoo, cry me a river year off of boxing because he was so distraught and broken and flabbergasted because he felt as though Ryan Garcia put his life on the line by using some stuff that didn't have nothing to do with Ryan Garcia beating on his behind. But apparently, Devin Haney is taking this worse than a lot of us seen it coming. So he's supposed to take some time off and everything. And he sees what's going on in the sport of boxing. He's saying that certain fighters is trying to get that big payday so they can get up out of here. No matter if they get their booty whipped or not. And even some of these guys that been calling for these big paydays, they don't even want to take them right now. Because forget the high risk, high reward. Some of these guys, they talking this stuff, man, they really do not want to go for that high risk. So they want a low risk, but a high reward. So now we getting close to what's really going on, what's actually been taking place in the sport of boxing. Everybody's arguing and standing on the side of these fighters of who really want to smoke, who don't want to smoke. This duck, everywhere you go is a duck, quack, quack, is a tail between your ass crack. What's going on? So we see a lot of this going on. Turkey Alley sheep got people, acting all crazy. A lot of fighters thinking they're going to get paid, making people want to come up out and take a hiatus from the sport where they need it. So Devin Haney is definitely trying to make a comeback too damn soon in the sport of boxing. That boy brain that damn strong, and we know his heart ain't like that. So he need to borrow them damn silver slippers from Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz, click them joints 6 times instead of 3, and then try to come back again. Because meanwhile at the ranch, what we know about this dude, this guy's a sore loser. That's what we know about Devin Haney and all the Devin Haney protectors. You can say what you want, but we gotta go with what the man left us with. And he showed us that he ain't built for Cuban links. He made all this boo-hoo, give me a bib, give me a bottle and all this, and wah, now all of a sudden he just hanging out with his little crew. He's hanging out with his crew at a carnival, I think it was. It was at a carnival, and I guess an employee at the carnival, whatever the place was, the fairgrounds, must have said something to Devin Haney, said something to him, and what he probably said to Devin Haney was probably true, no matter if Devin Haney and his nut-ass crew agreed with it or not. But apparently, but he said rubbed Devin the wrong way, and oh, here go Dev, here go Dev. Then he swings on the guy. Come on, man. No way that a man with registered professional hands should be swinging on anybody first in the streets. Let's get this out the way. Because see, everybody think that people that can lace up them gloves can street fight. They think everybody that's good with fighting or have the blessings of being good in some form of hand-to-hand combat, that you gotta be a gangster, a tough guy, and all this. Devin Haney is the last person that should be trying to, stir up some stuff and try to get some damn street credit. Man, come on with this Malibu most wanted stuff. Be who you are, Devin. So he swings on this guy. Then he misses the punch. Man, what in the Scooby-Doo? He swings on a guy, didn't connect. He took a sucker punch swing at a guy and couldn't connect. But this is a guy that everybody was saying this was one of the most put together packages in the sport of boxing. Oh, good punch placement. You know, everybody was talking like Devin was a god. Everybody was talking about Devin was a god. So this guy with these fast hands and this, that, and the other, what's going on with it? So then his homeboys wind up what? They wind up jumping the guy or something. They wind up, jumping the guy, whatever. Ain't nothing really bad happened to him. But that looks very bad. That looks very bad. Like, I don't know what Devin Haney problem is. Maybe this is the only thing that Devin Haney knows. And that's the shame to only know this at such a young age. I get it, but in these days and time, man, you gotta find something else to do besides the sport of boxing. Because I don't really think the sport of boxing is for Devin Haney or anyone that act the way that he acted once he lost. But he's so super tough. He's so super tough, but he boo-hooed and went around and started, that Sue Ryan campaign. That's getting kicked out of boxing. I want the damn fight to be raced off of all social media platforms. What's up, DS in the building? He wanted all this stuff removed, like he the damn president of boxing or whatever the case may be. But then said, I'm gonna sue him. I'm gonna sue him. He tried to use that Floyd Mayweather ish. What Floyd said, I'm trying to be on even playing field. You can't try to use Floyd Mayweather. I mean, with that bull ish, especially with what O'Ryan put in the system. You know what I'm saying? See, Floyd had a right to use that because, it was certain people at that time that was really putting some stuff in them that made them superhuman. This didn't make Ryan superhuman. The only thing it did was show us that Dev is super dumb. That's all they showed us, that he was super dumb because he went in there in that ring that night with Ryan Garcia and did not do anything he normally does. That's the hell on him. Then he turned around and he wanted to sit daddy race. So now he want to get some cool points. Who is he trying to get gangster points from? Because real gangsters don't move like that or respect things or situations like that. So who is Devin Haney trying to impress? Is Devin Haney trying to impress himself? After all this, he boo-hoo, want to get the law, the judge involved and all that, but then swing on some guy because the guy probably said, Ryan Garcia kicked your ass. I don't know what he said. Ryan Garcia kicked your ass and something like that. So he gets mad and pisses the bitch, and then he swings on a guy. They ain't even hurt him. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Devin Haney is still trying to find himself. This ain't a good way. So he wants to jump back into the sport 6 months sooner than his original plan. Why? Because he wants to get paid. He went to the Terrence Crawford fight, see what Turkosh was doing. I need some of this money. I need some of this money because, he's supposed to be the Mayan man. Said Ryan Garcia off that, yeah, yo. Well, I ain't talking about Ryan right now. I'm talking about crying ass Devin swinging on pedestrians and couldn't even land a damn punch. And then when his homeboys dipped on the dude, they ain't even do no damage. Where's these dudes from? Malibu? Y'all don't know how to stroke on nobody? Man, listen. My man Kano, if my man Kano's still in here, Kano, tell him. You roll on somebody. She's corner in the building. What's going on, Queen? Listen, I don't know. Them dudes must be from Malibu's most wanted, and they must be and most wanted need of some damn hands because they call themselves strolling on the board. They ain't even do no damage. Man, listen, I'll show you how to stroll on a motherfucker. The Queen is in the building this morning. Tay, how you doing, love? How you doing? How you doing, Tay? But getting back to what I was talking about, meanwhile, back at the ranch with Devin Haney want to come out and start swinging on people or whatnot. They ain't even do no damage to the ball. Man, come to my hood. No, I ain't wilding. I'll show you how to listen. I'll show you how to roll on a motherfucker. I'm from Philly, bro. I'm from Philly. And if it's going to be more than one oh, you gonna be done. It ain't gonna be none of that. Man, that would have been me. And I swung on that damn boy. I would have connected. Here it is, a professional fighter, considered one of the top fighters in the game. He swing on somebody in the street. They ain't even got no duck game in it. He swing on somebody. They ain't even got no duck game, no dodge game, no reaches or nothing. And he still couldn't land a punch on him. What are we talking about? This boy don't need to come back to the sport of boxing. And I know there's a lot of y'all saying, yeah, look at that. I'm a huff, I'm a puff, and I'm going to blow your house down. If that man don't get up on out of here with that, and he might have a lawsuit against him. Now, some people say, it may. Some people think, think it was a little gimmick being played. Even if it's a little gimmick, which I don't think, it ain't a good one. So if Devin Haney's trying to get back into the good graces of boxing, this is not the way to do it. And he's coming back 9 months too soon. He's coming back premature. So he ain't ready. Yeah, the guy is pushing for a lawsuit, Ashley, and that's what his ass get. That's what the hell he get. So I want to know, how did Devin Haney fans feel about it? Now this dude is really lost his damn mind. Now when he get back in the ring, no matter who he get in the ring with, he need to get his ass with. That boy need to get his ass with. He up there swinging on civilians. Are y'all serious? This is the day that y'all like? This is what y'all want to support? This is the same dude that was crying about, I got cheated. Erase the fight. Get rid of the footage. Erase it. Yeah. Get the judges. This ain't fair. This ain't fair. You know what I mean? And then for real, Devin Haney shouldn't have got that L taken off his damn record. He shouldn't have got that taken off his record. He shouldn't have got that taken off his record. But I'm pretty sure he paid the nice dollar for it, people. Because that's the only way I can see it happening. But what's going on with this kid? So can y'all tell me? I'm glad I got you laughing because he's a laughing damn stock. People talking about it's the return of who? Soft ass. That's who's the return of. He's back. Yo, I'm about to make Devin Haney a whole damn outfit. A whole damn outfit with a cape and all that. This dude is not built like that. I don't give a damn if he ever comes back into the sport of boxing, to be honest with you. But since he done pulled this little ass stunt right here, people, since he done pulled this nut ass stunt, cry, baby, cry me with I would have sued. Then you gonna swing on some damn body. Man, swing on me, homie. Swing on me. I would have whooped your ass and your homie's ass. Damn, you're a professional fighter. You swing on me. Your homies don't even know how to jump nobody. Homeboy would have been leaking. Homeboy, listen, no disrespect. Homeboy would have been effed up if it was me and my squad that rolled on his motherfucking ass. He would have been fucked up. He would have been looking like he didn't got into a fight with a group of hockey sticks and nothing else. I'm telling you, that's the worst thing to do to swing on somebody. Y'all know, y'all from the hood. Most of y'all right here is from the hood. Y'all know what it is when a motherfucker, you swing on a motherfucker, you don't let him know it's coming. A sneak attack and you don't do nothing. You either land and it doesn't do any damage, or you throw and you miss. Devin Haney looks horrible. He looks horrible. He don't need to be at no damn carnival. He need to be at boxing 101 again. He need to go back to the damn basics. So my question is, when he does return, now the talk is that he's going to 147 to fight who? That boy don't, well, he needs to be moving up according to his weight. Yes, he does need to be doing that. He needs to move up according to his weight. He definitely does. But man, I don't see how much this guy can do in the sport of boxing. So I'm sorry, people, for you Devin Haney fans. Who's the first one to bite the dust? Devin Haney, get him up on out of here. He ain't gonna be no bigger. And I told y'all already. That man that hit his ceiling. That man that did everything. He did everything. He ain't gonna do no more than what he already accomplished, people, at 135. Exactly, Ash. And whoever jumped in, for the ones who jumped in, they ain't got no jump game. They needed to jump the hell back. So they all gonna get. They got mad because the bull. That means said the N word. So what? You been called the nigga your whole life? I ain't saying it's cool because I don't like the word people because I tell you real quick. I ain't black because I ain't black. My skin is chocolate brown. How the fuck am I black? That has nothing to do with me. I ain't black. I'm chocolate brown and I'm a damn Indian. I ain't no damn African American because ain't no such thing as an African American. You can't have an African American and a Ghanaian American. It don't make sense because African Americans who never was in fucking Africa don't know what goddamn country in the continent of Africa where they come from, meaning your tribe, your nationality. I don't want to go there today, but what the hell? Had to go there for a second. I ain't none of that shit. So you being called the N word. You've been getting called the N word your whole life by someone other than your people. So I don't know why you niggas get upset when somebody that ain't one of you calling you a nigga. Because the people that start calling you a nigga wasn't somebody of the same as you. That's why I don't get it. I don't know why they get so upset about it, but it cracks me up. It makes me laugh. But this dude is done. Exactly. They're Europeans. Europeans. You see what I'm saying? But this dude, man, I don't know what he's going to do at 147. Who would be his first opponent? But he ain't going to do nothing up there. He ain't going to do nothing up there. And everybody was, talking all this nonsense, throwing all these hypotheticals around. Oh, Bruce Sinners, this, that, and other. He ain't no. Bruce Sinners would not get no cool points for beating up on Devin Haney. No, he would not. I ain't got Devin beat no goddamn body. Nobody. Unless it's an ass bag. Because he ain't built like that. He ain't built like that. But let me move on. Let me move on from that clown. Devin need to tighten up. He need to tighten all the way up. But I'm gonna get off of Devin because I want my whole segment to be about his nut ass. I ain't gonna be talking about no softies all morning. So moving along from him, he need to get it together. How y'all feel about that? Give me y'all final opinion on how y'all feel about Devin nut ass Haney. Didn't even get a new trainer yet. But anyway, moving on from Devin Haney, people. So now I want to talk about the fight that took place this past Saturday between Devin Checo and Mabilly. In my opinion, that was a very good fight. And I knew it was going to be a good fight because, Mabilly likes to come forward and he likes to try to take your head off. There's nothing wrong with that. He comes to try to take your head off. Mabilly is coming. But at the same time, it's the person that he's coming at. And we talking about Devinchenko, a guy that don't shy from no smoke. He don't shy for no flames. And we already know that Devinchenko is as tough as they come. Probably one of the toughest bodies in the sport of boxing, along with a few others. But this dude is battle tested. He's die cast hard. And the only way you could beat him, you got to kill him. But you talk about knocking him out. The man refused to go down, people. He refused to go down. And everybody's like, damn, is somebody ever going to stop this dude? Because we know Devinchenko, he likes to fight. So it's not like he's a very defensive guy. You know what I mean? But we know he gets hit a lot. Does it make him a terrible defensive guy? No, defense ain't really his thing. He's a guy that like to go mano a mano, trade power for power, combination for combination. That's what that fight was just that this past Saturday. It was a very good fight. I think, in my opinion, it's one of my favorite fights I've seen so far this year. But damn, it was a hell of a fight. Devinchenko is a very tough dude, and shout out to him because he got robbed in that Triple G fight. I thought he beat Triple G. I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but man, that was a nice ass fight. They was throwing everything at each other, man. I thought somebody was gonna get knocked the hell out, but it definitely was a good fight. Shout out to Devinchenko. The Billy, I like him, but I'm telling y'all right now, he got holes in his defense. And that's one thing about fighters who like to come forward. A lot of them be having holes in their defense. So when they guys that normally come forward, some of these come forward guys don't be as technically sound or plant as others. Now I mean, so mobility he leaves himself open a lot, meaning that he's willing to take a shot, to give a shot, but he can get in there with one of these guys that hits a little better than Devonchenko and things like that, and it's gonna be a hard thing to deal with. But man, that definitely was a good fight. What's next for Mobility? Who y'all want to see Mobility fight next? His name's been rotating around in the boxing streets. Um, a lot of fans think he can make out okay. I'm not saying he could be a superstar, but I think he can have a nice career. But he's going to have to tighten up on a few things as he go further in his career. But I'm saying, who do we want to see Mobility in the ring with? We want now. Devonchenko was a test point. Devonchenko is 38 or whatever the case may be, but still, he still give you a nice workout. He ain't going nowhere no matter how young you are and how fresh your power is. This dude is not going nowhere, and he could possibly turn around and hurt you. So by Mobility getting past Devonchenko, I want to see Mobility step it up a little more. And I think Devonchenko is a good enough opponent, but is Mobility ready to fight for one of the belts? Is he ready to challenge one of the champions for a belt in that weight class? What you think, DS? You think Mobility is ready to fight one of the champions for a belt? Ask what you think. Exactly. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, Ash, I'm going back to reading your comment about Devin Haney. But yeah, y'all let me know who would y'all want to see Mobility against? Let me see. Uh, Man, I like to see him fight anybody right now. Anybody that he think he got a chance of beating, or is anybody who really think they can, stop his hot streak, then let him get it popping. And let him get that on. But I definitely like that fight. Definitely a good fight by Mobility. Yeah, he is good blood. DS, who would you like to see him get in the ring with? That's what I'm trying to ask you guys. What would be a good fight to say, yo, he's really that boy? Like we see that Mobility has potential to be real nice in that weight class, but can he really become the man in that weight class? I put him up against anybody in the top 10. I ain't picky. I'm not picky right now. I would just love to see how he would pan out at that. That's all I want to know. How well would he pan out fighting against the upper echelon guys in that weight class? But I do like him. But let's get him in the ring some more. Hopefully, like I said, he tighten up on his game and on his defense. Also, moving on, shout out to my man, Mr. Young, the amazing one, Abdullah Mason, man. Now I know y'all seen it floating around. Some people saying that Abdullah Mason is a hype job. Yeah, I would love to see him on Morale. That's the fight I want to see. But now I hear people saying that they think Abdullah Mason is a hype job. Is that Abdullah a hype job, or is that just pure hate for the young man? Thanks, bro. I don't think it's a hype job. I really think Abdullah is good. But here's the thing. We have to put these guys in a ring according to their skill set. This is how you properly get your fighter together for tough fights. For the beginning stage of his professional career and moving on up. But we getting a lot of mismatches because they trying to they what they do with these fighters is try to put them in there um and basically say, well, they're only going by how many fights you had. They're not really going by how good you are. So a lot of times right now in the beginning of these young men's career, you got a lot of feelings right now. You got a lot of feeling spots. So a lot of these fighters that's on a resume right now, they fillers. You see what I'm saying? But Abdullah Mason don't need no more fillers. Abdullah Mason needs to get in there with guys who match him skill wise. And so, how many years the person been fighting, that don't matter. That don't matter, right? That don't matter. And we seen that. We seen guys come in there, go only 4 or 5 fights and get fights against guys that got 20 or 30 fights. We seen them be successful. We seen them be unsuccessful. But he definitely need to be getting in the ring with guys according to his skill set level. What you mean, Crush? What I mean by is this: the fighters that Abdullah Mason should be fighting right now, he don't need no more of those guys that he just fought. He said that after the post fight. He said going into 25, man. Listen, he was basically telling Bob, yo, Bob, like, stop putting me in there with these beginner guys. Stop putting me in there with these guys whose career is not gonna go nowhere, man. You know, put me in there with guys where my fans can appreciate my talents even more. Because he's not getting the best out of his talents by getting in there with guys that he's just skill sets above. But this how we gonna know what's going on just doing the building. This is how we know how good these fighters really are. If the promoters start putting these guys in there according to their skill set. I don't care about how many fights anybody has. It's not about that, bro. It's about your skill set. Cause we've seen guys who's way more experienced get in the ring with guys that ain't got no experience with them, and then the guys with the most experience is running around in the ring looking like they was freaking lost. So that don't even matter. It's about skill set, skill against skill, style matches style. Not because of well, he got 20 fights and he only got 3 fights. I don't care about none of that. Because once they get in the ring that fight night, we gonna know who is who. And we can see that this kid is good. So of course a lot of people are saying he's overhyped. No, he's not overhyped. You know, now I ain't coming at nobody channel or nothing like that. I ain't got no beef, but there's other people besides the guy who's been putting it out there saying that he's that he's overhyped. He's not overhyped. He's just unfortunately undermatched because they're not putting him in there with guys that's of the equal skill set. So right now, Abdullah Mason, with 14 fights, he needs to be fighting the Camboses. He needs to be getting in there with Keyshawn. You understand what I'm saying? Camboses, Keyshawn, those type of dudes. He can get in there with those fighters because his skill set. It's just like the game of basketball, man. You only gonna get better, man. You only gonna still sharpen, still iron sharpen iron, whatever way it goes. You know, I know it's one of those things that does something. You know, but it's just like basketball, man. When you playing in a little pee wee league, and you might have a son that's 10 years old. He's supposed to be playing in the 10 to 12 league, but you know, your son might be 10, but he's so good, he might need to go to 12 to 14. What he doing up in here? He too young. He ain't too young. His skills is good enough. And that's why you be having that. You got to put guys in there where it's going to help their skills grow. So right now, Abdullah Mason being just overwhelmingly way over skilled than the fighters that he's fighting is not really helping him. The only thing that shit is doing is getting him some rounds. But is he learning anything? See, Abdullah's not learning anything from his opponents. The only thing he's learning is what he can do. He's not learning anything from his opponents because his opponent's not giving him anything to learn because he just simply more skilled than these guys, more advanced, more naturally blessed when it comes to the sport of boxing. So he has to be in there with special type of fighters. Not guys, oh man, we just want to, build your resume up. Ain't no build no resume up. Don't fluff my shit. Don't fluff these fighters' shit. Put them in there. Put them in there according to their skill set. I don't want to hear nobody talking about, man, you can't, boy, Abdullah can't get in there with no Cambosa. Just the hell he can. Skill set wise, he either going to win or he going to fucking lose. But he definitely don't need to be fighting the guys he been fighting these previous fights. And even with this guy that he just fought, he had an okay record and all that, but He's not learning from it. See, if he fight like a Cambosis, those type of dudes, a Keyshawn, gonna make him have to, you know what I mean, make him sit in the lab and, put something in a formula pot and come out with something. But if you keep giving these guys things just for them to eat, man, it's not gonna help them later on. And that's why you got people saying he's overhyped, but I don't see anything overhyped about the skill. I just don't see Bob is not putting him in there with guys that he should put him in there with. How you doing, bro? Right? So that's my whole thing with that. So start putting that man in there with guys that he should be in according to his skill set. Cause that's what it's about. Match skill set with skill set. You got a boxing fan. You're gonna have viewers watching a fight. We don't really care about none of that. I know I don't. Ash said it's a few we don't know of, but 135 was filled with names. Next year they're gonna have to start mixing it up. Yeah, Ash, and what I'm gonna do since 35 is so deep, I'm gonna look into the other names today because and bring this back up. I want to start bringing out these other fighters because it gets boring talking about my man Tank Tank. I'm gonna be honest. It gets boring when just talk about Tank because right now we only talking about three fighters at 35. That's Tank, Shakur, and now Abdullah Mason, who then jumped over everybody else that been at 35. You know what I'm saying? And even with him, now they saying, man, listen, the only guys that can beat Abdullah Mason is Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson. Anybody else outside of those two, they ain't got a chance against Abdullah, no matter if you agree with him or not, if you agree with these people or not. But 35 is deep, so they can put him in there with some guys um that's gonna make him put in that work because it's been too easy for my man. It's been too easy, but I love it. I love it, and I think the young man is very special. And once they start putting him in there with guys, he should be with parts of skill set. He's going to show us. This is the reason why we call him the amazing Abdullah, half man, half amazing, the dream snatcher, and all these other nicknames people got for him. They got a wonderful stock over there. So I hope the rest of his brothers just have just as good as career as he does. But the kid is awesome. Yeah, but 135 is deep, and we got to start bringing up these other fighters. You still got my man Cheese down there. You know what I mean, so it's a lot of guys at 35. Man, let's get Abdullah and Cheese. That'd be a nice one. Let's get Masons versus Muratala. Let's get it. So it's definitely some fights there to see who's really what. But it's up to these behind these nut ass promoters and all this, to make things happen. Plus, everybody's on this bag thing because Bob and Talkway was built on making in-house fights. He has to make some of these fights. These Negroes think they don't have to fight each other. Yeah, BS. Bob got 10 young dudes. Let's get it. Yeah, Ash. Bob has Bob has at least about 75% of 135. 75% of the lightweights are top rank fighters. And I'm just saying that off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure this guess ass percentage is on point. But yeah, and it's the thing, as you is so correct. 135, along with a couple other weight classes, and I'll get to the other two before we close out. But 135, which is at a new chapter. We trying to see if we going to see these guys at undisputed and things like that. But we got these other people to consider for that. When you think about it, and I mean it's a beautiful thing. So they really need to get it cracking over there. I would do so much with it if it was me. Good morning. But that's a big if. If a if was a spliff, then everybody be all messed up. Everybody don't need to be messed up because everybody can't handle a spliff or need it. But yeah, it's definitely a good thing. But yeah, he has 75% of the weight class, and he's just really stinking it up right now because he could be making these big fights and putting his his products in there, and making good fights. That's what people want to see. Give us something to want to spend our money to jump on the airplane flight if the fight is not in your town. But give us something, and that's what's wrong. See, it's the powers that be in the sport. They're making it seem like there's nothing to do. It ain't much out there, and it's a whole lot out there. Just like we just said, look at 135. That's still a packed division. Um, 140 still got a lot going on. 47, nah, not too much. 154 on fire. 160 could use a little more heat, but you know what I'm saying. 130 is pretty cool too, but where Bob got all his fighters at, he really need to be doing something. And I'd be having a bar burner card every other month if I was Pamper Bob. Exactly, Ashley. Great point. Great point. I like that, Ash. I'm gonna highlight that. I like that. Now, Shakur don't have a fight. It's because Bob was being careful. And I think Bob is being careful. And we not gonna know what's going on with Shakur. Shakur don't even have a representative yet. So we still waiting on that side. He's gonna talk about negotiating a fight with anybody. Now they saying who he might get in there with, who he may not get in there with. We don't know who Shakur is getting in there with. We don't even know who's representing him right now. I know he wants Turkey out of Sheik to represent him, but is that a go yet? I don't know, but he need to do something. Actually, what he need to do, and y'all might not like this, but Shakur need to take his ass to 140 pounds. Oh, Christ, what you saying? Forget the tank fight? I ain't saying forget the tank fight, but he need to go to 140. Yeah, Janet Beck and Adams and Adonis. Oh yeah, I love that ass. And Adonis, I would love to see that. I would love to see that fight. I might. That's a fight that I might take a bet on. I haven't betted on any fights, but I probably that's very interesting to me. I love to see that. I love to see that. I know we waiting to find out who's going to get in the ring with Tank next. I don't know. It don't matter to me. Line them up and cut their lights off. Ash, who you think Tank is getting in there next? Who's going to be Tank's next opponent? If you could guess who you think Tank fighting, ah, you think it's a Pater? Yeah, it's a possibility. I was thinking another name, but the Pater probably El Rayo, possibly De Los Santos. So we already know we ain't getting Shakur. We don't know when we getting that. Cause they saying that it seemed like that Shakur really don't want it. But I can't see that just yet. Cause you know me, I don't like to go off of what everybody is saying. Okay, they the three names that's available. So we got Zapata, De Los Santos, and yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Those three names, yeah, that's available. Zapata, De Los Santos, and Shakur. Really, because they the only fights that at 35. I think those three fights should be the last three fights or the last three guys we see Tank. Oh, you saying Rayo? Okay, cool. Cause yeah, so Shakur really backed off, huh? Shakur really backed off, and they being quiet about that. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. That don't look good. It don't look good. Don't look good at all. That's right. He said he wants to fight Lomachenko. Oh yeah. Hey, they might well fight the way they was carrying on at the fight a couple weeks ago and act like they was going to jump in each other's row and yeah, they might well go ahead and fight. Yeah, might well go see that. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Mm. Mm. But what made him change his mind, Ash? That's my whole thing. What made him change his mind is what I like to know. What made that man change his mind? Mm. I wonder what made Shakur change his mind. I know what made Shakur. You need the link? Oh, hold on, Ash. Let me get the link up here before I close out. Yo, big dog. What's going on, PJ Big Dog, man? What's going on, player? Hold on, I'm gonna throw the link up there for you, Ash. There you go. Hold on. There you go, Ash. I put it up there for you. There it is. I put it up there for you. Get up there and cook for me. There's the link. Anybody want to join? There's the link. I know Ash asked for the link, so there's the link, Ash. Here's the link. No, I don't think so. Link right there, Ash. How was your weekend? No, I don't work the weekends. It was okay. Well, we grieving with death right now, so just lost my youngest uncle Wednesday, so we preparing to put him in the ground in a couple of days. So that's what I was doing all weekend with family and friends and stuff like that, making arrangements and those sorts of things. But other than that, it was okay. I can't complain. Okay, link right there, Ash. There she go. There she is.
Oh,
What's up,
okay.
Ash?
I was in the background the whole time. Ah,
What's
Grand
happening?
Rising.
Hey,
Uncle was good with you.
yeah, before you cook, listen, y'all. I don't have many guests. They don't have to come up here, but with She's the first one to ever say, "Give me the link." And this is big for me because she's one of the sharpest on this joint, male or female, when it come to boxing knowledge. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. So I am
Oh,
honored to have you on here, Asher. Go ahead and cook as long as you want.
thanks, man. I had a little time this morning because I went to sleep early, so I'm up. I've been usually used to getting up at 6 a.m. this whole summer, so I'm up. But man, you asked what changed and why he don't want to fight Tank, right?
Yes? Huh? When you get a chance, can you make copies?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I have to say that it's real hard to think that any one of the two people that's been talking all of the shit wants to fight him. At least when Rolly was talking trash, when Ryan was talking trash, they really wanted to fight. When it came down to making the fight, they said yes and
Yeah.
made the fight.
I'm going over to. How you
When
doing? Yeah.
when it
Go
comes
ahead, Ash. I'm
to
listening to you.
Devin and Shakur, it seems like they just wanted to talk. Y'all just wanted the clout. You just wanted people. You just wanted your name connected to them. You didn't really want to fight the man. When it came down
Right.
to fighting Tank, Devin moved up and fought Regis. When it came
Good
down to
morning.
fighting Tank, Shakur's quiet now, asking for Lomachenko. Like it's crazy. Like at least Rolly and Ryan at least wanted to fight because they actually said yes when it came to signing their
Huh?
name on the dotted line. When it come
Bash?
to Shakur, bruh,
Yeah, I got it.
when it come to Shakur, it's like, yo, I understand the names that he been calling out names forever. That's all fighters do, for real, for real. They call out people. You know what I'm saying? So that's not surprising to me. But out of everybody, he got the worst resume. Let's just keep it greasy, bro. You got the worst resume. To go through three weight classes,
Right here.
you supposed to have fought a name at 126, a name at 130, a name at 135 by now. I don't see it like that. And when people really talk about Shakur, all they talk about is his fight with Valdez. Like that was his name. That was his
That's
one.
it.
Like, bro, his the fights that he had at 126, yeah, they were okay fighters, but the people that was really carrying those weight classes, he didn't fight.
Cool.
Like that's just really what the bottom line is. He didn't really fight. He didn't fight Gary Russell and the other champions that was at 126. And if you say people was ducking him, that's a story of his whole career. Something's got to change. You can't be the number one guy at top rank in your eyes in that weight class, and you still don't get fights. How does that make any sense? At when Shakur was at 126 on top rank, there were other top rank fighters. Now that's what Bob Aaron always make in-house fights. So how
It's
come we
crazy
couldn't
that
find no in-house fights for Shakur Stevenson at 126? How come we couldn't find no good in-house fights for Shakur Stevenson at 130? How come we can't find no good in-house fights at 135? It's just a story of his career, and I'm tired of hearing it, bro. Like he hasn't fought nobody for real, for real.
Thank you.
Bro fought Oscar Valdez, and that's it. Everybody, and
That's
that's
it.
this
That's
the
the biggest
bottom
thing.
line about everybody's career. Like even it's every break. There's always at least one, and should be more of a fight that you didn't think that your fighter was going to win 100% hands down. Shakur don't have none of those.
Exactly.
He has no classic fights. It don't need to be an epic battle. It can be an epic ass whooping. He doesn't even have that.
Right.
Like I'm just being real. Like this, when it come to everybody else that's surrounding his name, as far as fighters, when it comes to everybody that he wants his name surrounded by, as far as fighters, they all did more work than him. And I don't care about the three weight class. People do this on purpose. Like there's a lot of fighters that could start at a higher weight class. They only doing this for the legacy part because they want a title in different weight classes. And how long have I been saying that accolades is a dirty word? I've been saying
For the
accolades is
longest.
a dirty word for like 2 years now, 3 years now. Accolades don't mean shit, yo. It's a dirty word. It's just something to say for you to have excuse to get by faster than the other fighter. Like, so what? And I've been saying that shit for years too, bro. The only reason why people have accolades is because they was pushed more than the other fighter. That's it. And I'm glad Timothy Bradley said that shit recently. At least coming out of a man and a fighter, y'all should believe it now. I've been saying this shit for years, and the proof's in the pudding. Boots got all these skills, but don't got one fucking accolade when I made the comment. Don't have one damn
Right.
accolade, but he got all the skill. It's not because he's not a good fighter. It's not because he don't push himself, produce himself, or have himself out there. It's just because other people ain't pushing him. People have accolades
Right.
because of opportunity. Period and point blank. Just opportunity. That's all it's gonna take. If you don't have opportunity, you ain't gonna get it. Just period and point. Is like that's it. For Shakur Stevenson to be the highest viewed on free TV, to be the best defensive person, to be, all of this shit and be under Bob Arum, how come he don't have no names on his resume? How come Bob Arum didn't make an in-house fight with a name versus Shakur Stevenson? He could do that. He got the power to do that. You mean to tell me
That is
so?
fact.
You mean to tell me so? Y'all can say that, oh, well, since Tank is ducking Loma all of them years ago, Floyd Mayweather put him on a shelf. And that's why he ain't getting no fights. Don't you remember that shit? Oh well, the Tank said he don't want Lomachenko, but Lomachenko and Floyd want to make the fight because I done heard all of that bullshit. I heard all of that bullshit for years, but y'all can't apply that same bullshit to your favorite fighter. Y'all can't apply that same bullshit to other fighters. Bet if that's the case, then how come Bob didn't sit somebody else on the shelf because that fighter said no to fighting his other fighter named Shakur Stevenson? If that's the damn case, how come Bob didn't be like, well, I need you to fight Shakur? And if they said no, how come Bob didn't shelf them? I'm not trying to hear that shit. Bob Arum is about the money. He's not about keeping Shakur undefeated. He's not about keeping other fighters undefeated. In my honest opinion, it's like he don't know who's going to be the star yet, so he don't want to put them against each other. He wants to find out who's going to beat Tank first. And if Shakur and
Exactly.
if Bob Arum really believed that Shakur was going to beat Tank, he would have made that fight before it was time to re-sign. He would have been made the fight.
Facts.
He would have tried to make the fight. Or need I say, he should have talked like he was going to make the fight. Bob hasn't spoke like he was going to make a fight in between Tank and anybody on his stable in over a year. He always talked like he don't want Tank to fight nobody on Top Rank. That's how the hell he be talking, especially when it comes to Shakur Stevenson. With other fighters, undisputed is what's up. But with Shakur, it's stupid. All he needs is 1 or 2 titles, and those are Bob Arum's words. It's proof all over the place. The man don't have no resume. It
None.
is what it is, bro. The man don't have it. I'm tired of fighters trying to boost up their shit so they can get more in a percentage to fight Tank. Bro, how many years have you had to do that? You've been fighting in 3 different weight classes. Don't try to boost your shit right now. To Devin too. Don't try to boost it right now. Y'all had ample time. Both of y'all, everybody got 20 some fights. All of them. Tank
Exactly.
shit is where it's supposed to be. Tank shit is where it's supposed to be. He is starting at the top of the pendulum. Y'all motherfuckers need to catch up before you sign on the dotted line. It's crazy to me, especially after all of that shit talk that y'all been doing for all of this time. Seem like Shakur says whatever the fuck he feels like saying that day, no matter what the fuck he said in the last interview. Contradict himself and everything and don't give a damn. Devin and Bill been riding the wave and off Tank so bad they lost fucking handles of it. Y'all motherfuckers got all off the track to start talking about shit that don't have to do with boxing, making fans not like you because you dissing another black fighter while calling other fans coons because they don't like Devin. This is disgusting. It's all over the place. Y'all need to get a handle of your careers. Get a handle of your careers and stop messing with Tank. This shit it's unbecoming and it's not doing nothing. You're moving just like a degenerate. Distasteful. And people want to talk about how This is boxing. Yo, people, other fans want to calm fans down and say this is boxing. This how they supposed to talk. But once anybody gets real disrespectful, y'all want to say, "Oh well, now you need to keep it boxing, bro." Don't. Why? How about everybody just chill? Take a step back. Everybody has a right to say whatever the fuck they want to say about your fighter. I had to eat this shit up since I've had a YouTube channel. People don't call me all types of names because I was a Tank fan, and now Tank has the most fans. I've been right, and he's number one. I'm still here. It's y'all turn to do this shit. I ain't never go and was like, yo, stop talking about this. Bro, defend your fighter and that's it. Stop going on fans and shit. Stop that shit. Stop going on fans because they think Shakur boring, bro. That's their opinion, dog. It's a lot of people going on motherfuckers. Stop going on motherfuckers, bro. That's how they feel. That's how they feel, bro. If you feel like Shakur's the business, that's fine. Let him. You can feel that way. That's fine. I've been to Shakur's fights, plural. I'll go to another one of his fights. It's a good time. It's a good time, yo. It really is. But I'm telling you, that nigga's offense is boring. It's not his defense, it's his fucking offense. It's boring as hell. His style is boring, but your defense is your defense. I don't care about that. But don't rob the fans of any type of entertainment by not getting hit and not hitting the other opponent on fucking purpose. Throw some damn punches, bro. That's your problem. You don't throw enough punches. You don't swing enough. Your last fight was good. I was tired before I even got there. My fault. I was going to sleep on the co-main event. I wasn't going to sleep on Shakur fight, even though I was, but it didn't start because of Shakur. I was already tired. It had nothing to do with the fights, in my honest opinion. But bruh offense is boring as fuck. If you continue, and he been saying the whole time that I'm not gonna change nothing about the styles, the way I'm fighting. I'm just gonna move up weight classes. Okay, bet. Just accept what's coming with it. That's all I'm asking. Tank chose his role, stayed on it, and accepted, and he's happy. It seems like y'all chose your role, stayed on it, accepted, and y'all mad. What you mad for? Didn't you say this is what you was gonna do? You said you wasn't gonna change your fighting style. If anything, honestly, in my opinion, he changed his offense, nigga. Your offense was fire at 126. At 126, your offense was fire. At 130, it started to change depending on the talent, the power, and size of your opponent. Now at 130, it's like, bro, people putting their foot down, bro. And I've been saying it for the longest. I'm the one who started calling you Bud 2.0. I'm the one who said it looked like you scared to get hit. I've been saying this shit since 2020 and 2018. Yes, I'm the culprit.
Yeah, exactly.
It was me. It was me. I said it first. I seen it first. But I still thought that you were developing. It's okay that you're like that. You're developing. You still didn't lose a fight. And I seen the best Shakur. Not the best, I don't know the best, but I seen a better Shakur. I didn't see you go in there and give me exactly what the fuck I was looking for. I was applauding, standing up. Standing ovation. But versus some people, you act like you scared as shit. You cautious as a motherfucker. Offensively and defensively. Like I said, defensively, you can be cautious, but offensively, bruh, stop stealing entertainment from the fans. Throw some punches. If you don't want to get hit, fine, bro, fine. But you better stun somebody because we need to be entertained.
Exactly.
That's the bottom line, son.
We need to be entertained. That is true. We definitely need to be entertained. Anybody that's listening to Ashley put on this wonderful one-sided ass whipping cook on the facts of Shakur Stevenson, make sure y'all record this shit and use it for educational purposes only. Learn something because she's telling nothing but facts. She's saying nothing but facts. Go ahead, Ash. You got it. Go ahead.
There's no issue with the way that man, like his defense. Ain't no issue with his defense, son. There's no fucking issue with his defense. It's an issue because he ain't maiming nobody. Yo, but I understand what he's saying when he says, yo, we ain't never seen back in the day fighting the Sugar Ray and how people used to bounce around the ring. Bruh, times change every era. I don't know if anybody told you, but you can look. Times change in every era. Fighting
Yeah.
and every sport. Every sport. Go back and look at basketball. That sport is not even the same no more, bro. That
Nope.
shit don't look the
Sure
same.
isn't.
And you can have an old timing ass motherfucking basketball player that was the shit come back and play basketball now in 2024. You know what he'll lead in? Fucking assists, nigga. He's not gonna lead in points. That nigga gonna lead in assists.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna do shit in 2024. Now I
Nope.
understand your game is tight. You can box, bruh. Defense is impeccable, but we need offense. That's what we need. Offense. I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's defense, it's defense, it's defense." Bro, I want all the fans to know when you keep saying Shakur's defense is bad, you're saying that you want to see this man get hit. His defense ain't fucking bad. It's not. It's nothing bad about his defense. If you don't like how he brings it out, you don't like looking at it, fine. But ain't nothing wrong with his defense. The proof is in him not getting hit. What you're missing out of his fights is him wanting to stop his opponent. When the last time I seen him really, really trying to stop and hurt his opponents when he fought that black dude named Clary, I think at 130. Bruh, fight everybody like you fought Clary. You were trying your damnness to put him on the fucking mat. You was trying your hardest, nigga. That's why when they went live with you, the next day they was like, yo, Tank in Africa was like, shout out to that dude Clary, yo. He took a hell of an ass whoop. Why'd they say that to you, son? Because your offense and defense was on point versus Clary. And you was so fucking mad that Clary didn't get dropped, you called him a bitch offline. That's what I want to see. I want to see that Shakur. No, I'm not mad that nigga don't get hit. I'm mad he ain't hit nobody else, son. That's what I'm mad. I don't care about him not getting hit good, son. Good. Don't get hit, bro. But I want to see you hit other people at every chance possible. Your boxing IQ is too fucking high to allow people to swim without getting wet. But matter of fact, he's not swimming because to swim, you got to move your arms. You just in the water, not getting wet. You floating. You a flotation device. Bruh,
Right.
swing your damn. Yo, there's so many times that he could have motherfucking capitalized off of if somebody's throwing punches at you and they ain't hitting you at all, you can capitalize every fucking second. In 1 second, you can throw like 3 punches. You can capitalize every second by stinging them with something flush if your defense is that good, and it is. So where's the offense? Where is the counter?
Awful.
Where's the open shots? Where's that shit? That's what I want to see. That's all my issue. I don't give a fuck because your dude ain't getting hit at all. He ain't getting that. He ain't getting hit at all, bro. Where's the offense? Where's the offense, bro? Like you ain't, and the thing is though, you can fight. You can fight and not get hit the entire time. What's stopping you from throwing punches? That's the real question. You haven't been getting hit for 4 rounds. When you plan on? That's my only problem. You still in entertainment because you're not throwing no punches. You're not trying to hurt nobody. Go back and watch Shakur Stevenson versus Cleary. Go back and watch that fight. Fight everybody. The 6 to 12 round that you fought Cleary, fight everybody like that. I guarantee you ain't nobody gonna say shit about your fighting style. I've seen you do it, son. That's why I feel the way I feel. Because I've seen you fucking do it. You can do that shit. You can fight the way people want you to fight. I understand you don't give a fuck about us and you want to, not take no punishment and go home to your family with the W. I understand. But I need you to understand, for us to be the consumer, for us to want to watch it and not say nothing bad about your performance, we must be entertained. Now, this is free
Right.
TV. We're not even really paying nothing to see you. And this is how we feel. What's going to happen when you do fight somebody on pay-per-view? You really think people criticizing your ass now? You better show and prove when you get on that pay-per-view platform.
That.
And I like Shakur. That's all I'm saying. I like Shakur, yo. I like Shakur. I'm just saying, like, I don't agree with people saying it's his defense is the problem. It's his offense. His defense is not the problem. And it's evident his defense isn't the problem.
Yeah, it's not his defense. It's his offense. That's the
Right.
problem.
I always
Like you
put
said,
it on
defense is
the
pretty
fact that he
good.
needs, yeah.
Some people,
I
the reason
always put
why
it on
some
the
people
fact that
say
the
that
nigga
is
needs to win. Go ahead.
the reason why some people say his defense ain't good because he ain't using it the way they want to see him use it. His defense is defense. If his defense is him being a great space maker, then that's what he does. Everybody can't be fucking Sweet Pea. That's just it. Everybody can't be slivery like that. But just because a guy's not slivery doesn't mean he doesn't have good defense. He has good spacing, and that's enough because he causes guys to get out of range to land to where he can still hit a guy, even though he don't capitalize. This dude don't make guys just call hit and not get hit or hit miss and make them pay. He don't make these dudes pay enough when they do miss. This is
Yep.
offense.
Bro, I don't
And
got
I
no
think it's
problem with the man defense, son. I don't have, and
no,
if
his
somebody
defense is cool.
if somebody keeps saying his defense is this is defense is defense, you basically saying you want to see the man get hit. That's what you're saying without saying it. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, his offense is if he got into a fight and stopped his opponent every time without getting hit, we wouldn't talk about him at all. We wouldn't say nothing bad about Shakur. His offense or defense. It's not his defense,
Right.
bro. People just it's a lot of people that's out there that probably don't like Shakur or probably want to see him get hit. So they say that shit. It's just not true though. What's good,
Yeah, they want to
cousin?
see him get punched. They want to see him get punched. That's all.
Now
I
I
mean,
want
at
to see
some point,
somebody get punched. Somebody don't have to be
yeah,
him.
it don't have to be him, but
Don't have to
he
be
get in
him.
there with the right motherfucker. He definitely gonna get punched. He if he was to ever get in there with my man Demon Time, my man Demon Time touching that ass, Tank touching everything. I don't give a fuck who you is. You get in the ring with Tank, you're getting touched. It ain't nowhere you can run, son. I don't care how good you can cut the ring off. My man gonna slice and dice that ring. Wherever you go, he's gonna be right there. Then he's gonna make you move in position to get cracked by one of them power shots. So you're gonna get hit by fucking Tank. I don't give a fuck how good your defense is. He's gonna hit you, get in the ring, but there's always gonna be somebody that's gonna be able to land something on you. Thing is, Shakur hasn't gotten there with anyone just yet. So we can't be mad at him. I know people want to see, man, let's see if this dude could take a punch. We all want to see if everybody got some kind of beer. Because that's how we know they got courage, they got self motivation. Damn, this shit kind of hurt. Maybe let me switch up some so I won't get caught with this shot again. Maybe I need to have that phone book up a little more. Maybe I need to move my head or something. Maybe I should go the opposite direction and smother his power punch instead of moving towards I could be in range to get hit by it. These are the
Yeah.
days that the fighters got to prepare themselves for. And then you being a nut ass fan, your fighter is supposed to be doing this. So your fighter can react a certain way. But fair is fair. None of these guys has been good enough to make Shakur have to do these things. That's not Shakur's fault. Now, the only thing that gets me wrong about Shakur, he talking fucking shit. I like shit talking, but you gotta back that shit up. And I don't like when he cuss at the fans. You don't do that, nigga. We come and see you. Cause I was the same person. I put my foot in his ass. What you mean, fuck me, nigga? I'm watching you, nigga. I would pay to come and see you. I will fuck you up. I don't care what them niggas got going on. Give me a rumble on the street. I'm beating all those dudes. Every last one. They not fucking with me on the
Yeah.
streets, ass. They not. They ain't
Yeah, I
fucking with me
wanted to
on the
say this,
streets.
man. 'Cause this is real, and I fight with myself back and forth about this, yo. I often ask myself how I would conduct myself and talk if I was that age and successful in my career and did what I want. Like I often question myself, and I would probably be saying a lot of dumb shit that I regret too. So a lot of times when he do say things, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I gotta think about it like, bro, he just needs guidance, bro. He needs guidance
Yeah,
because he's young and successful and he's a millionaire. You nigga need guidance, yo.
yeah.
And that's how same thing that I felt about Tank, and I made videos about that. That nigga needed guidance. And he got Tank's changed. He did a whole 360 from how he used to be in his early 20s, bro.
Very much.
He used to
He's
always be on
matured
X, he
very
used to
well.
always yeah, like it changed, and he coming along. He got a daughter. He coming along, but like he's just. That's one thing I always thought, Brett. It's one thing I wanted to say before I got on the ball. Oh yeah, that interview I did not see. I didn't see the interview of him saying that he wanted Lomachenko next, but I did see a short of it. So
Okay.
that's the only thing. It's just like, yo, why ask for Loma next? You know what I'm saying? Like it's another thing that you and you're not getting it. You know understand what I'm saying? Like everybody want this.
Mm,
Everybody talking about you versus Javante Davis. You've been talking greasy about Javante Davis and shit like that. Why have it? Why go? I mean, and you just faced off with the man. Basically, you ain't gonna fight. He already said to Tank that he not gonna fight till next year. Why would you? Why would you tell people? Why would you go in there and say you want him? That like even if you did, you supposed to say you want,
right.
or even both of them. You supposed to say I want Loma or Tank, both, bro. You gotta put Tank name in there. Not after all of this stuff. You gotta put his name in there, son. You know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying? You
got
can't
to.
say that you just want Lomachenko next, and that's who Tank want. Since when has somebody went up against who Tank want to fight? It's no competition. They're gonna choose Tank over you all the, bro. Who does that? That's why I was like, yo, why did he say
Exactly.
that? Why did he say that? Nobody. If Tank be like, yo, I want to fight him next, people not gonna be like, well, I want Tank's food, but it's no competition. Why would you even say it? But you already know the nigga don't even want to fight Tank right now. Like, maybe when he did the face off with him, or not the face off, but you understand, maybe when they was arguing ringside, maybe he felt as though he made Loma mad enough to say yes to the fight. But nigga, behind the scenes, bro, don't say that. Don't say, because you do a lot of
Right.
interviews. Don't say, because people, and you got the casual fans all in your face. Like everybody, his stock went up because he's been arguing with so many motherfuckers. Believe it. People that didn't know who
Mm-hmm.
Shakur was know who he is now because he's been arguing with so many people, so many other names that's outside of sports or outside of boxing, like Cam and Mace. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit,
Right.
that
Yep.
shit put more eyes on him. Like, so he got casual eyes
Yep.
on him, boxing eyes on him. And like, you're not supposed to say you want Lomachenko next. I'm just saying, like, it's just these are the problems. Me though, personally, if he's making a fight with Tank behind the scenes, he can say what he wants. But casuals
Yeah.
don't know that. Casuals don't know that. That's all I'm saying. Like casuals don't. A lot of stuff that he be saying and doing, it makes it put a bad taste in casuals' mouth. And the reason why it matters, number one, is because boxing has a lot of casuals in it. It matters. And number two, it matters because out of Shakur's mouth, he said he wants the casuals' eye. He said that 2 years
Right.
ago. So I'm only saying it matters because that's what Shakur
Everything good this
wants.
morning?
He wants.
How you doing? Yes, sir. Yeah, everything cool. No leaks. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, but to be for real, if you have casual fans on your side, you winning because it's a lot of them. Tank got casuals too.
Mm-hmm.
Tank got a lot of
Oh
casual
man,
fans that don't know shit that just like knockouts. He got a lot of them.
ain't nothing wrong with a casual fan, man. They put money in your motherfucking pocket, and they give it something to to talk about too. So it's good to have casuals. You know, long these casuals fan of the right fighters, I don't give a damn.
I'm gonna say this before I get on up out of here about Devin. The whole the N-word shit, I can't buy it, girl. I just can't buy the N-word shit because everybody was N-words.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
first person that threw a punch was the person that was in the back. Okay, the person in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and the person that has the most money out of everybody out there that's in the crew. This does that make any sense? So the dude called you an N-word
Nope.
repeatedly, and the four Negroes that's standing in front of you don't do shit about it, but you throw a punch. I'm not buying the N-word. I'm just not. I'm not buying that at
Yeah, me
all.
either.
I'm buying.
Me either.
I'm not buying that. That was a Ryan fan either. I'm not buying. I don't believe that shit either.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say is they will find this dude. Ryan Garcia put some money out there to find him. Robert Garcia said he wants him to come to the gym so he can train him. Bruh, they're going to find this dude and they're going to ask him. They're going to ask him. But I don't know about no N-word. I don't believe that
Yeah.
because the dudes in front of him could have been through a punch if he was throwing the N-word.
Mhm.
They could have. Why they standing in front of him like they're going to protect him then? Why y'all even standing there if he got to throw a punch first? I'm just saying, bro.
Right.
Like me being a woman and me being around, like chilling around dudes, I can see it being different. But I'm no celebrity. I'm not gonna have to throw no punch on nobody. Not around not around my niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like,
yeah.
for you to have an entourage or be going out to an Orange County fair with a group of fellas, it just makes you think you should be in good hands, right? Like, why are they even standing in front of you
Exactly.
acting like you're security and they ain't doing shit about shit?
Cause they
I
can't
just don't
fucking fight.
understand it. Nah, yeah,
How
teach a
you got
man how to
security?
squabble.
They can't fucking fight. They can't fight. That's why, Ash. Excuse me.
Teach a man how to squabble.
They
All right, I'm gonna
better
get on
teach
the
them
ball this
something.
joint, y'all. I
Yeah.
appreciate you for letting me up, cuzzo. I appreciate you for letting me up, Unc. Oh damn, he left out the joint. I said cuzzo, seen just name on the damn screen. I don't know where he went. Y'all still in here? Huh? Yeah, it's just still going. I don't know where he went though. Unc went. But yeah, I missed the fight.
Yeah. It was good having you up here, Ash.
All right, y'all. Appreciate you. I talk to you.
Just peace, peace. Hey y'all, that was the amazing Ashley's Corner, man. One of the sharpest boxing minds here on the tube. Felt good, getting blessed with her knowledge and her presence. Been rocking with Ash for a minute. So good Bill. Do in the building. Do will be up here one of these days. Do I'm gonna get you to come up here with me, bruh. But listen, man, I'm glad y'all came through and kicking it with your boy, Crest the Legend, the greatest man alive, no doubt about it. If it's stamped, then it's certified. Listen, everybody in the chat, just do Ash the Corner, Billion Boxing, DS, J.A. Dixon, PGH Big Dog, for everybody that came through this morning that messed with your boy. Hey, man, one love from me to you. And hopefully the rest of y'all Monday is good. And I see y'all in these boxing neighborhoods soon, talking this good sport of boxing. Greatest man alive. Nobody does it better. And I'm out of here like last year.